Client Relationship Management, done by Gary, Wei Jian, Li Jun, and Wei Kiam. CRM, the principles, philosophy, and guidelines that a management practices when interacting directly with its clients to identify and satisfy their stated and unstated needs and/or wants. Ultimately, to enhance the client's overall experience. Positive 1. Improve customer experience. Positive 2. Focus marketing efforts. Positive 3. Better coordinations and cooperation. Positive 4. Better administrative support. Positive 5. Increase sales, profits, and customer satisfaction. Negative 1. Time consuming. Negative 2. Resolve intensive. Negative 3. Lack of clear objectives and commitment. Negative 4. Not geared to individual needs. Knock knock. Good morning everyone. Welcome to Global Asset Management Edward Bank. Before we begin, I would like to show you the two videos done by students of Temasek Poly on the do's and don'ts of client relationship management. The do's of client relationship management.
Mr. Peter will be coming over soon. I better get ready the sufficient documents.
Knock knock.
Welcome Mr. Peter, please have a seat. Tea for you? The tea will be on the table. Please help yourself to it, Mr. Peter.
Thank you very much, Miss Julie.
Before we begin, may I request you to fill up these documents before I start introducing you to the various financial products for your investing? So based on what you have documented, is it okay if I ask you several questions regarding your needs and financial status? May I know what are your current needs and requirements on your investments? As you have no prior records with our bank, I would like to start from the basics.
Sure. I have inherited a sum of money from the will of my father in the sum of $3 million. My goal of the investment is to achieve financial freedom in 3 years. I would like to ensure that the investment covers my retirement needs and of course have sufficient savings for the family too. That is my main goal.
Okay. I will take note of them. May I know, are there any other requirements and goals for the investment? I will ensure that it will be confidential.
I have a son and he is going to start university study in a year. Despite he having his own savings and plans, I want to have backup plans for him in secret. After all, I want him to be independent on his own for his own studies. Please help me set aside a fund for him without letting him know.
I understand and I will take note.
I totally forgot. I am planning to donate $1 million to the charity. Will you help me look into it? Thank you, Miss Julie.
I will update you when the donation is credited. May I know, do you have any specific plans for investments before I list you my recommendations?
No, please go ahead.
As stated, I will recommend a top mutual fund as reported from my team to meet your needs. It have a ROI of 8%, but it will be based on the market performance.
I am pleased. But I do not like the idea of all my eggs in a basket. What can you do to solve it?
I am glad you have asked, Mr. Peter. I will draft up a portfolio of 5% of ROI with better consideration of risk instead.
Well thought. Please prepare a full proposal about the portfolio for me the next week we meet.
No problem. Count that one on my team. We will do our best. Other than that, it is stated that you enjoy musicals, right? Seems like you are in luck, Mr. Peter. Our bank are sponsoring for Annie, and we can provide you tickets for a special family outing. What about it, Mr. Peter?
That will be great. Thank you very much for the thoughts.
Glad so, Mr. Peter. I will have them delivered to your place in a day. Oh, I have forgotten. May I know what are your constraints for this investment? I would like to take that into considerations for the drafting of the portfolio.
I believe other than the stated constraints, I would like to ensure that losses are not above 5% of the initial investment. Can you ensure me on that?
No problem on that, Mr. Peter. Before you leave, I would like to ask if you want to subscribe to our bank's latest and daily market news updates to your phone?
Please do so, Miss Julie. I would love so.
I will do so. Thank you very much for your visit, Mr. Peter. I will arrange for the next meeting before collecting the deposit from you. Let me walk you to the door, sir.
Thank you for the day, Miss Julie. I will wait for your updates soon.
Have a nice day, Mr. Peter.
The don'ts of client relationship management.
Oh my God. It's been a long day. Can't wait to get home and relax. Oh damn it. Another client.
Excuse me, can you help me, sir?
Yay. What do you want from me?
Oh, I would like to know more about investing.
Well, investing is a very broad term. So, what the hell you want to know?
What's a good way to invest my money? I have $100,000 worth of investable assets. So I was wondering what advice you could provide me with.
$100,000 only? That's such a puny amount. I've got clients with 10 or 20 times of yours. Sheesh.
But still, I would like to invest with that sum of money. I'm sorry, but is there any way I could invest in anything?
I told you already. You have too little money with you right now. Come back when you have more. Go.
Oh my God, what is wrong with you? What do you want again?
But I just want to utilize this sum of money to cover up the loss for inflation.
Okay. Fine. If you insist, $400,000, in our bank you are classified as one of the lowest ranked client. So I'm giving you 5 more minutes to decide on what you want to invest in.
But I don't know what are the options that are available.
Do you even do research before wanting to invest? Securities, equities, bonds, options, futures and cash. Pick one and leave already. God.
I really have no idea which matches my needs.
The basic protocol is to actually run a client profile to gauge your needs, but since I'm running short of time, I'll use my professionalism to do that instead.
Apart from inflation, I would like to set aside some money for my son's education fees, which is due in 2 months.
From the looks of it, you look like you'll need the money in a few months' time. Might as well make a gamble. Go big or go home.
However, what you are saying is quite aggressive. But being a risk-averse person, I am quite conservative with my money.
Wow, I see how you are quite informed with these terms. Why don't you take over my job instead?
No. Why won't you give me better suggestions instead? Okay. Fine. If that's what you want, I can only recommend you best 100% sure win mutual fund with your given amount of money. The ROI on this investment is 12% per annum. Wow. That's amazing. So how do I go about investing in it? Step 1, give me your money. Oh, okay. Step 2, allow me to manage it and wait for my updates. Oh, okay. Step 3, you can show the way to the door yourself. What? That's not a proper explanation. I was really hoping that you could tell me more on this best 100% sure win mutual funds. I am really keen about it. Okay. Fine. I'll tell you more if you say please. Please. Haha. That's a good boy. No. Okay. I'm just kidding. Fine. Tell you what, you can invest in various instruments such as structured products and credit-linked notes. However, the condition is that I'll be the manager assigned to manage your money. Is that fine by you? Alright then. Here's a check for $100,000. Please credit to my account accordingly. Haha. That has to be the easiest commission I've ever earned. Time to head home and watch the FIFA League.
Do you have any questions? No, there isn't. Thank you very much, Mr. Edward, for showing us this video. This project is done by Li Jun and Wei Jian, Wei Kiam, and Gary. Dun-dun.